are you today? Yeah, the most neuro vibing live stream ever because I was basically like fucking planned it yesterday, was gonna do it like yesterday afternoonish, and then it just kept getting pushed back and back and back and back. And now fucking we're finally here, and I was even pushing it back today when I woke up because I had originally planned it for like 11 a.m. today, and I woke up. That's when I woke up today, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not doing it now. I need to make my coffee, at least brush my hair and teeth." Damn. Um. I just realized my capster didn't get that shit. I said I needed to drink my coffee and shit. Damn, I forgot. I'm tired. Um. Fucking. All right. So today, what we're gonna be doing is looking at my SEO. So this is a follow up to the live stream where we were reviewing which SEO tool performed better between Moz, M-O-Z, and M-O-Z, and Ahrefs, A-H-R-E-Fs, A-H-R-E-F-S, Ahrefs, yes. So, sorry, fucking, that's in the description though, but I tried with a captioner. Um, it's hard to make content that's accessible for everybody, and I don't want to exclude anybody, but it's like, god damn, I felt I don't know. I need more resources. We're gonna get better at this over time and shit like that. But for now, I'm like, ugh, god, everything sucks. But so, we're gonna go over some of my issues that I'm having, like with the affiliate program. We're gonna go over. I'm gonna kind of do this out of order, um, in a way because of what I'm gonna show you versus how you should do this as a procedure, and I'll explain that as I go. But I'm gonna show you my affiliate program a little bit and behind the scenes ish, and we're gonna look at a little bit of my analytics and Google Studio stuff, and then we're also gonna look at. Let me make sure I pulled up Google Studio. Um, I apologize, not Google Studio. We're gonna look at Google Search Console. My apologies. I thought about doing Google Studio, but honestly, I'm not gonna. Google Studio is really good for making reports, but I'm not gonna be able to show you anything different in Google Studio that we're not gonna see in analytics. For me, the point of Google Studio is to make reports from your analytics or your search console results that are better formatted to present to others who aren't um, used to looking at all of this data all at once. But you're not going to get anything different from your data looker, Google Looker Studio from the data, because it's just a different way of looking at that data than you would just from going directly to the sources, you know? So we're just going to look at analytics. We're just going to look at Search Console, and we're also going to look at what I just accidentally did something I didn't want to do. We're also going to look at my fucking website too, a little bit. Um, what the fuck did I just do? I apologize. And then we're also going to look at disavowing. We're going to look at disavowing bad links in SEO versus when would you submit a temporary request for takedown versus when would you go through disavow process, um, versus what should you be doing before the disavow process. Um, and we're also going to be looking at um, all of that fucking some SEO tools. We'll be going through a bunch of organic backlink checkers and compiling what is available for my website in terms of backlinks I don't want into a spreadsheet in order to disavow them. And um, I'll also show you how I have to go through the process of submitting a takedown request with each person that has a bad backlink that I don't want on my site. And so we're basically going to go through all of that on what to do when you have bad backlinks. Okie dokie. I talked a lot. I'm going to roll my intro and then we're going to get fucking started. Hi, my name is Lexi, also known as and doing business as Deaf Child. In 2022, my company was listed as number 14 Best Louisiana Events Companies and Startups. I have been doing business as Deaf Child since 2013. I have my Bachelor of Science in Music Industry Studies and Business Administration, and deafness runs in my family genetically. Speech is not fully accessible to me. And I've got about 50 certifications in marketing and sales that you can find at noladeafchild.com. So I'm having some issues. For some reason, if I try to drag a browser in my if I try to drag a tab in my browser, it's taking the tab completely out of my browser, and then it's taking the fucking and then I can't show it on the screen because that's the browser selected. And it's kind of giving me issues to show you guys what the fuck I'm talking about in the order I want to show it. So this is gonna be even more of a shit fuck live than usual with me trying to stay on track with what the fuck I'm doing. On top of the fact that I am just, ugh. Anyway, but so the first thing I want to show you guys is this is kind of like the landing page for my affiliate program, and there have been some changes made. So if you'll notice right now it says invite only opportunity and membership available by invitation only, and um, fucking yeah. And if you join it or if you try to join it, it says we are not accepting registrations at this moment. Kindly check back later. That's because I had to shut down access to my program. So at first I had it set so you could still join through here, but you just couldn't access your dashboard. But I was still like having problems. At first I had to turn off the dashboard. I had to all right, I'm so sorry. I'm like talking like this because my mind. Okie dokie. So when I first started my affiliate program, I had it so anybody could join because I just wanted it to be an opportunity where I could try and help anybody that like needed the potential income source or access to the learning material based on which route they want to take with me. Because some people, when they come to my affiliate program, they're seeing it more of a business for themselves. And some people, when they come to my affiliate program, they're seeing it as a learning program for themselves. And so some people see it as both. So, I get people coming at me with different mentalities when they come to me to my affiliate program. Um, and so, yeah, so at first I had it set so anybody could just join, like you sign up, you were automatically in because I just wanted it to be something that anybody who needed it could use it. And then I got to these issues I was having, and I was noticing these backlink issues in Google Analytics at the time. And I was noticing things that were not in value alignment with how I do business in my Google Analytics results at that time. And so between then and now, I had, I think once or twice, completely changed my entire training for the team, as well as I did make some cuts. There were some, we had to discuss potential marketing plans and review procedures for things like value alignment with inbound methodology or even outbound methodology. Even if I don't like to do it myself, I still don't mind if other people do that, like if they're not doing it in a harmful way, because there's a bad way to do outbound marketing. That is why it's perceived so negatively, but there's also good ways to do it as well that can be very pleasant, that aren't scammy, spammy, or pushy. Um, So there's ways to do things like that, right? But backing my point is, so I had to make adjustments because there were things coming up in my Google Analytics, and Google Analytics switched because previously I was on uh, Universal Analytics, and now I'm on Google Analytics 4. For some fucking reason, I keep calling Universal Analytics Google Analytics 4 and Google Analytics 4 Universal Analytics, even though it's like in my head, I know the difference visually between the two. And I obviously use like in order, but I don't know why I keep mixing that up. Whatever. So, life is hard. Like, eventually in marketing, so many changes get made with things that you're just like, fuck, I can't remember which one that was called, but I swear I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And then you're like, I don't sound educated at all. But well, whatever. It's like labels, right? I guess they do matter for something. I don't know. But yeah, so that is why I had to shut it down to invitation only. But I still want it to be a program that could be accessible to or helpful to anybody. So if you would like an invitation to join my affiliate program, let me know, or, if it comes up in conversation, let's talk about it. And you'll, of course, be invited. So it's not like to exclude anybody when I go invitation only. It's only because of the issues that I was having. Um, with having people follow a plan with me. And it's like, for me, I don't even care if you do your own plan. You don't have to follow my training and my procedure specifically if you want to do your own marketing plan. But if you're taking a route like what I'm going to be showing you, which is why we have to do the whole SEO procedure, then that is something where it's like, I can't help you with that because in that scenario, um, that's just different value alignment. That's not how I move in business, and it's not good for me long term sustainable. It's not even good for you, in my opinion, because in my opinion, the conversion rate is so low and so minimal. It's a waste of your time. Um, and so, I don't try to control people. I don't try to control my team. I want them to make their own decisions, but I don't know the right words to use or balance where it comes to I don't want to be micromanaging them, but if I'm seeing them do things that are not in good faith with business practices or their best interest. And so that's where value alignment comes into play with where I may have to go different ways with my teams if things aren't working out in that regard. But besides that, I've had people on my teams for years, and it's just like been really incredible to be able to develop those relationships and have that support system. Um, and so fucking, it's just a matter, I think, too, of on my end, where I went from trying to recruit anybody and everybody versus creating some barriers to the entry to where you have to have some level of interest in the procedures and the planning and the industry. Um, I think that's what helped me make the team a team that was more willing to stick around through everything and to like that. I don't know if that sounds right, but I hate when people are like, oh yeah, my team, everything is great, we're a fucking family and shit like that. I'm like, dude, I don't know how to be a family. That sounds fucking toxic. You go to a workplace, you get hired same day, and you talk about family, you're usually like, oh fuck, this is shit. You know what I'm saying? And I've been at workplaces too, like where your coworkers are your family. I know that real bond can happen. I'm not saying it's not there when it's not there. It definitely can be there. But we all know too the toxic environment where they use this concept, this family, to treat each other like shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's not that fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Um, and so like I'm saying, where I have these issues where it's a learning process for me to train my team. Like I've had times where I'm just not available to my team. I just don't answer them. I'm just not there. I just don't reach out to them. And so it's not like this walk in the park, like come work with me, I'm the fucking shit. Like it's like, life is hard. This is a free program. I do the best I can. You do the best you can. We all do the best we can. And you get 30% commission on closed deals referred. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that works. But yeah, fucking and how it all connects is through analytics. So through analytics, you can see the overview. You can see where are people coming from. And in the user acquisition, where I add a comparison, so I can do a comparison based on the audience. The audience name right here. For the audience names, I have different audience names saved for each. I'm not going to bring it up, but I have different audience names saved for each affiliate with their referral code. And that is how I'm then able to match the affiliate to their sales and their lead campaign and their generation and all of that. Well, what you'll notice whenever we pull up the reports, you're going to see part of what should be a referral code like slash RF equals, let me pull it up an example. I have to go like this first because I don't want you to see any, like, I'm not going to show you my full affiliate team's information like that, but so here we go. I have a little dashboard for myself so I can kind of like play with what my affiliate sees and stuff like that. So right here are this referral code where I customize it. If you automatically sign up, it will auto generate a random referral code, and it's like some letters and some numbers or something like that. I don't think it's that long, but it's like I forget how many digits it is, but it generates something like this, right? um I'm gonna cancel that. And then whenever I approve the team, I go through and I manually change it to their name. um and then I have a set of thing where it's supposed to manually change, automatically change it to their name for me, but it hasn't been fucking working. So I've been fucking having to go through and do that myself. But yeah, so if it's a random code thing or whatever, they were not approved into the affiliate program by me. Because if they were, it would have provided them with the referral code of their name. So another kicker that I see here is fucking that I had another kicker that I see here is that when you look at the domain backlink reports, you might see it. It'll show you like the part of the referral code, but then the random letters and digits. That means these links are from people who signed up into my program, had access to the dashboard, but were never actually approved into the program. And so they used that code. So for a second, where it says allow registrations from affiliate page, I used to have that turned on, and that's what that came in from. I turned that right the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? And I also used to have um this right here. It's a disable dashboard, and then I also had the auto approved registrations on. All of that, I had to turn all of that off. And then on marketplace, I used to have it turned on to where anybody could find me on the Go Ask Pro marketplace. I had to turn that off because of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wonder if it'll let me show you how many people I had to block. let me like show you, but I had to block, like, I mean, it'll let me show you their names, but I'm not gonna do that. I had to block a lot of fucking people. Um, and you know, just because of the fact that they were logging, you know, that they were in value alignment with how I do things. And I'm gonna show you, like, they're using what's considered black hat SEO. Um, and that's when you use like spammy link generators, like you pay for people to just go post your link on random blogs, or you use random link generators to put you on random listings that don't really actually have anything to do with your site or could be actually harmful to your site and things like that. Because instead of focused on lead generation and qualified buyers, they were more focused on how many random places can they share their link. And I was trying to explain to them that's not what I'm asking them to do. And so that's why I want to show you guys the affiliate program. So before I decided to do this whole live stream, I actually decided I'm just going to simplify it all. So before, in the archive, so originally started, I was using HubSpot. So you know, I provided training on a HubSpot cheat sheet, HubSpot pipelines, this SOP on how I use HubSpot. I'm not going to show you the affiliate upload to graphics because those, I think those are old media that I use with past affiliates. And then I also had training programs. So we had like a weekly goal timeline. Like I had like a read if new to the affiliate program. Like I had a training schedule for them. They were telling me that all of this was too complicated, so I tried to make it. I wonder who crossed all of this out. That's interesting. I didn't notice that. You know what? I'm gonna check that later. I see someone's been checking these things. Um, Hold on, I'm curious now. I'm like, who's been looking at this? I didn't realize I had it so that they could edit it. I thought, or maybe I accidentally clicked that shit, but I thought I had it so that they couldn't edit that stuff. Hmm. Anyway, okay, I'm sorry. Um, okay, okay, I apologize. Curiosity got the best of me there. So fucking, but I'm not gonna discuss that. So I apologize. So this was the first training for the weekly goal timeline that I had for them for the first 3 to 6 months, and it was a mixed balance of, um, you know, going through the training material, getting familiar with all of the stuff. So if they go through the roadmap that I had for them, which I'll show you in another document, then you will have toured the entire training material available to you. You don't have to remember it. It's just to have that available to you. The 60-hour marketing challenge is a book I wrote, 60 hours of marketing that I challenge you to do. Fucking posting online to your network, building a network is the main thing that I'm trying to get people to work on, not just mindless sharing of the link. Um, and then I had marketing content planned for them to watch to, if they were to watch and follow this journey, then they will learn everything I know about marketing. It's kind of like what my weekly goal timeline is set up to do. Um, and I had a suggested schedule, like what I would do: daily checklists, weekly goals, like gauges. And gauges are how much I post and how much revenue I can expect to make based on how much I post. Um, First day onboarding, Monday through Friday, day by day, like the daily checklist, things like that, like how I set up my procedures and my schedule. And it's just like it was just suggested. Um, and my main thing is on content creation, social media outreach, and if you already have a website, then your own website and your own email list. But people took that and they were signing me up for random email lists I don't want to be on, I don't agree to be on, it's spammy to be on that, it's considered bad practice. Things like that. Um, so yeah, from here I have like who like for my whole thing is like these are like, should, if you're considering affiliate marketing, would you want to do it, why or why not? That's kind of where this is at. I even have that, like, what all about how to use HubSpot as well. I had training material. I don't even use HubSpot anymore for my affiliates, because a lot of the affiliates were not familiar with HubSpot, and or I don't even know, one of my affiliates kept reassigning leads that were not hers to her. And I was like, I know this is not your fucking lead. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? So, they're not on the team anymore. But I was having like issues like that, where it's like some of the issues I was having, I could understand, where it's like, okay, you just don't know how to use HubSpot. That's totally cool. But some of the issues I was having, where it's like, this isn't do you know or not know how to use the platform issue. This is you didn't bring those leads, and stop assigning them to you. Like, do I have to take your access away? But then if I have to take your access away, what's the point in me having you get on HubSpot? Because the purpose of HubSpot is for you to do the data entry for me to have. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do extra data entry. Like, I've already got my CRM in my website with my CMS. So that was my thing there. Um, and so that was my original training. And then after people were saying this is too complicated, I went into another round of training where and a lot of this was already in here. I had another round of training where I did like, okay, well, let's just simplify it. And I put weekly planner. Um, and I was just like, just focus on day one, just focus on your onboarding shit. Weekly, like, if you want me to make material with you, let me know. You know, um, Day by day routines, and just a weekly goal line. And I just try to kind of put it all in one document, but simplify it a bit as well. Um, and I still kept the daily checklist though, like focus on self-care, but also have internal, we don't even use HubSpots no more. See, I'm so glad this is archived, but all of that, market research. And then I have like a list of certifications. These should all be free to get. And these are all things where it's like, if you're getting these certifications, that's going to make it so it's easier for you to get another job, or understand how to better execute in the marketing job you have now, and things like that. And so it's like everything that I'm doing, it's like I'm trying to make it so it's something where it's like, I wish I had this for my career before. I just like need that extra communication to understand. Oh, hi, Doctor Who. How are you? Thanks for watching. Loving the Doctor Who design here. Um, so yeah, this was my original intent of the affiliate program, where I had that. And then with gauges as well, I also had it set up so we could understand like where in your pipeline is your lead or your client, so you can better understand um, how likely are you to close that deal. And so you can then understand where should you prioritize putting your effort. So for example, if I wake up today and I have 5 people contacted me today. One is a current client, one is a new lead, one is a lead that I've been discussing, and one is somebody who I just sent an invoice to and they're asking me questions. And one is just somebody randomly asking me how the fuck am I doing. What order do you think I'm going to respond in, right? I'm going to keep my current client happy. Then I'm going to move on to the guy that might be about to pay me and be like, how can I resolve this so we get that paid? Then I'm going to move on to the guy that I know I'm about to close. Then I'm going to answer that new lead. And then I might, if I have time after that, might be like, what's up, dude, to that person that was just saying what's up, you know? And so the order of this goes from keeping client retention, closing deals, lead generation, building customer relationship, right? And you balance all of that. And so the reason of thinking of that in your deal probability is when you understand how to then prioritize your time, you're more likely to act with people at the time they're most likely to buy from you. And that's when that buyer intent is hottest. Yeah, dude, I'm good. I'm just a little spacey today, but I've been processing and working on my SEO, and I'm about to actually that's about actually about to bring me to how this connects to my SEO, which is identifying causes of poor performance in search engine optimization. Because the next thing that we're about to do now that we've been going over like, ah, fuck, I clicked out of my thing. Um, Now that we've been going over like the affiliate program and all of that is I want to I need to pull up a different folder here. I'm about to God damn it. I apologize. Google is being a little fucky with me today. Why don't you love me? Fucking. All right, next thing we're about to do is work on a spreadsheet to create a disavow link. Uh and we're going to do some keyword research to then go through and create a spreadsheet in order to resolve my backlink issues. So as I'm doing my backlink checker, you'll also get to see at that level why am I having low performance in SEO at this time. And I would like to highlight, despite my low performance in SEO with a lower domain authority because of these issues, I'm still getting ranked by NVEN for top 25 performing PR companies in Louisiana, number 12. Top 25 fashion PR consultancies in Louisiana, number 9. Last year, I was still ranked top events companies in New Orleans, number 6 by AeroLeads. Top advertising companies in New Orleans, number 19 by AeroLeads. You know, the year before, best startups, 46 best Louisiana events companies and startups for best startup US. And the year before that, 32 best Louisiana event startups, the future of events by Startup Bill. And that was number 27, and then I was number 14, you know, so we're improving. I'm still like making it out on top, and I'm still listing. I'm still making these organic lists with SEO through my marketing and PR efforts. You know what I'm saying? So, despite the performance issues that I'm having, you're still gonna see, you know, like I'm still getting organic clicks. We're still got things indexed, you know what I'm saying? Like so and so from there I wanted to talk about how do you know when you're going to remove versus disavow a link to your site and how can you identify that? And so typically, like if you go to a new request, so what this does is it blocks URLs from search results for about 6 months and it'll clear the snippet next time Google reindexes the name. So if you have like a featured snippet, it'll remove that. But it won't take it down permanently. But the reason this can work is whenever, so let's learn more. So one of the reasons, it could be done is, it's for like you need to take it off quickly, or if you've updated the page to remove sensitive content and you want Google to reflect the change in the search results. You don't use that tool to block a page in a site you don't control. So that's why I'm showing you this, because a lot of people, they'll be like, oh, they'll see what I'm showing you, and this will be their go-to because it's easier to get to this page right here from removals. It's way easier to get here in Google Search Console than where you actually need to go. And so a lot of people, without knowing better, without clicking that learn more button, without paying attention, without reading, because a lot of people, our minds are overloaded. We're dealing with a lot of shit. We just don't know any better. So they're just click, click, clicking. They just want this shit down. The biggest mistake I see people make when they should actually be doing a disavow um, request is fucking doing a submitted request on the removal section of Google Search Console recently, and they'll be doing their new request, and then they'll be back up in 6 months, and they're like, what the fuck, this didn't work at all. And that's like a thing. So I really wanted to highlight this because it's a bit easier to get to, just going doom doom. And so, just like putting that out there. When do you want to use this versus disavow? When you're actually trying to remove content from the internet, remove content from search engines, clean up stuff, there's different, for each of these issues, there's different ways to resolve it. But overall, when it comes to removing a bad backlink that you don't control, we're going to go with the disavow option. But you can't just like, you know, disavow one link at a time every time someone does like a bad link about you or something like that. There's checks in place, right? Because you can't do a disavow link also just because you don't like what someone said about you. So if this is, someone talking shit about me, even if I don't like what they have to say, if they have a valid website and they're talking shit about me, I can't go disavow the link if it's not a spammy link, because that's gonna backfire on me if it looks like I'm misusing the tool, if that makes sense. Because if you misuse the tool, then they're not gonna fucking take you seriously. Um, so that's another thing to let that marinate with as well. So we're gonna be disavowing the links. We're gonna go. It really, I mean, so for this, I have one domain, one URL disavowed from 2016, from 2023. That was the last time I did disavow link. Um, so which I think is funny because I think it's the HTTPS that actually needs to disavow. I think it's the HTTP where, like when you look at my page indexing issues, let's see. Oh, 2.4 click-through rate. That's not bad. Average position is around 20. Honestly, when you consider the fact that, oh, inspecting. Okay. Oh yeah, when you consider the fact that I got as low of a domain authority as I do, to still be ranking with a 20, around a 20 average position is actually pretty good. Second links. Where was it where I thought I saw? Nope, don't need that. No, I'll really just be clicking through shit. I'm like, yeah, man, let me find, let me play Marco Polo where the fuck this shit is. Hold up. So HTTPS pages are served. So these are the ones, the HTTPS are served over HTTP. Okay, so seeing. Oh shit. Why did I think I saw like a completely different? Where the fuck was I? Alright, I apologize. So we're just gonna keep going. Mm. Oh. Well, that's funny because I literally just took this page down, so that's not gonna grow no more. Huh? Hmm. Oh, I think that's interesting how that works. Oh, so it gives me a different result for each one of these guys. Hmm, that's fascinating to me. Okay. No, I think what I want to do is just pay attention to. So, what I got distracted on where I was going through is which one of these do I submit the disavow links to? What I think I'll do is potentially create a different spreadsheet for each one if there's like a different link on them. I'm gonna just put them all in one spreadsheet and then I might separate them by the differences in the property and then submit a disavow to each property as relevant to it. So that's what it looks like I'm about to do now. I could have sworn, and if I find that page that I thought I saw earlier, now pull that up because I could have sworn it showed me the difference in the performance between the HTTP, HTTPS, and then the HTTPS with or without the www dot. But now I don't see where the fuck that was, but I swear to God, it showed me that shit somewhere up in this bitch. And now I feel fucking crazy, but I know this shit was here, so like, believe me, don't believe me, but was it here? Nope. Hmm. And that's another thing. It's like, I don't remember all that shit is, man. I already clicked through all this shit. How much more shit am I gonna put you guys through? Okay, let's just try it one more time. So now we're at C page indexing. I'm gonna go back. I don't have a category for bottles, do I? No. The fuck is that? Alright. Okay, I give up. I apologize. You know what? I just realized maybe it's because I clicked through here. Maybe that has something to do with it. Huh. But then now it's not showing me much different, is it? Ooh. Wait a minute. It shows me the difference in the submitted site maps. Alright. Okay, we're just gonna move on now. I apologize. I said that like 10 times. Okay, fucking. So we're not gonna actually go through the disavow process and actually start that. So we've gone over when and when not to use disavow links. We've gone over why am I doing it. We've gone over we haven't gone over identifying the causes of poor performance in SEO, which I feel like we're doing this all out of order in a way, but I love when we're doing that. So we're gonna identify. I'm gonna show you how I identified the cause of my performance to get here. But you know what? No, actually, we did do that first in a way because if you go in the video that's linked in the description where I did Ahrefs versus MOZ, um, that's where I realized the issues that I was having. So that happened first, and now we're here. And so I realized that from doing backlink checkers and doing SEO audits and domain authority audits on my website, whenever I was doing that, I saw that snippet of code I was telling you about in relation to my affiliate program, to where if before when I had it so you could sign up anyway, and so you could tell they weren't approved because it wasn't their name on the code. It's a random um, letters and numbers. So that just means they had access to my affiliate dashboard, but I didn't approve them yet. and they took that code and marketed it anyway, um, against my consent. And in a way, I guess it wasn't against my consent if I fucking let them in, even though I didn't fucking want to. But unknowingly, I don't know, is, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but the way that they did that, I did not consent to. Like, what? That's not, like, just because you get an affiliate code doesn't mean you can go share that link however you want. That doesn't mean that it's ethical, for, in my opinion, for you to do black hat SEO. And I understand ignorance to an extent, but it's like, oh, this is real bad. Anyway, so we're about to do a bunch of backlink checkers. Um, And so we're probably gonna do just Google free backlink checkers. And I'm gonna use all the ones that are free that I don't have to sign up for. And we wanna use all of them. Um, because we're gonna get all of these backlinks, we're gonna get these disavowed. So my website domain authority will improve in 3 to 6 months. So 2021 was the last time I had done SEO work on myself when I did that ask disavow thing. And at that time, depending on the tool I used, because my SEO tool was more of like over 50, I believe. It was in the 60s and 70s. I believe I was doing good. And I tried to find if I could find a SEO report from then, but I don't have access if I did make one. Like all of this, I gotta get my shit taken down. All most of it, not that, but like a lot of this stuff. So we're gonna go through. I will have to look into this one. I'm just assuming I don't want this one. I was gonna do like the whole list, but you know what? Nah, we're just gonna do the URL. I apologize. I'm fucking. That's all we need. Fuck it. I think. Let's double check. Is that all we need? That's all we need. Yeah, you just need a link. Oh, so you can do it by domain or page. So what I think I'll do is make a list of all of the just go ahead and make a list of all the URLs, and then I'll go through, because sometimes there'll be random people like will spam you as a comment on a random blog, and you don't want Google to track that to you because it's a spammy practice. But at the same time, if that blog linked to you in the future, you wouldn't want that disavowed. So that's where you want to go for that page only type thing versus um if the whole URL, the whole domain is bad, you don't want them to ever come back to you. You can disavow the whole domain. And people, because you are what the internet is a free place, people do what the fuck they want. People can link to you regardless. You can't control that, but you can control whether or not their link to you um, impacts your search results. And this is how. And so all I'm literally gonna be doing for the rest of this whole fucking live stream is going through different backlink checkers, and I might even end the live stream at some point and just fucking do another video where I show y'all the finished result, or I don't know, but where I show you me uploading it. But the rest of what I'm about to do is to fix this issue is go through the free backlink checkers that I can, and I'm literally gonna use at least all of the first page search results for the free backlink checkers, maybe the first 3 or more. We're gonna get as many of the bad backlinks I can that link back to me until I'm like, okay, I'm not seeing any other different links from anyone else. I think this is it. When I get there, that's when I'm gonna submit my list to Google, and I'm gonna go do it by where it gives you in the disavow option. It has, god damn it, it has you click. You can't do the whole domain property. You have to do it by the URL. And so that's what we'll be doing. And don't forget, there is the required disavowed format. And yeah. And here's another thing, and they're saying, like, you know, it can harm your performance and search results, because a lot of times people will just not like a person, or they'll be like, a lot of times people will try to use this for if they get bad press. They'll try to just be like, I don't want that to come back to me, and then submit it. But that's not what this is for. So, because that's still going to be up anyway, and it's still going to link back to you anyway. And so that's not what all it does is, if someone's going to talk shit about you, at least get the benefits of the SEO from them talking shit about you. Damn. You know, so it'll harm your site that way. Like, I've had clients want me to disavow articles just because they didn't like the fucking article about them, and that's not what this is for. We're strictly speaking to what is going to bring down your site in the performance. And you can see right here it says domain rating. Whenever we start 1, that's bringing me down. You know what I'm saying? Even this one is bringing me down, but if it looks good enough for me, I might fucking leave it, because shit, eventually maybe they'll come up. I don't know. What the fuck is this? Pay after work? I don't do that. What? I'm not on Uplink. I never put myself on there. So, like, all of these things where I have to go through 0. I don't want to be on this. I don't do coupon discount type shit. Why the fuck am I being put on that? You know? And so this is part of a marketer's job, and this is why you need someone to do marketing for you, because this can happen at any business. So I identified the cause of this to my affiliate team, and you see how I was telling you about how it has ref equals and then that random code? So that's how I identified that. Part of that is where that came from. Someone is putting me on there. Right here, someone was putting me on there. But if it doesn't have that, then either, like, then whoever the website owner just did that, and it could be in relation to they just do that because they scrape content and they just need more content or whatever. You know, if someone is a content scraper and you're already online, you can get on there. So you'll have nothing to do with where you get put. Like right here, I had but you see right here, like where it shows that code, somebody put me on that. And I don't understand that. Why would you, if you clearly did not get approved into my affiliate program. You're not getting paid for this. That's labor for you. Why would you who did that? Why would you do that? I don't know who did that, because they were not approved into my program. I could go through the blocked people and see if a code matches up, but um I might have deleted them too, because before I thought about blocking people, I was just deleting the request. Um And so, that really negatively impacted my SEO through the affiliate program. And that's why I had to tighten that up so much. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's like, how the fuck is this all connected? But I swear this is it. It's all connected. You know what I'm saying? And we're here now. So I'm going to play the break thing real quick because I want more coffee. So I'm going to play the break thing, get me some more coffee. I might grab a Sprite. And just take a little stretch, and then we're gonna be right back, and we're gonna finish with the domain research and compiling our spreadsheet and all of that. And I appreciate you. thank you for sticking with me. Fucking, yeah, I was just like taking a sip of my coffee and it was like not warm anymore. And I was just like, oh no. So, you know, and then whenever I'm doing like live streams where I'm not actually working, even though it is labor in a way, it's very different to do a live stream where you're talking about something or reacting to something versus doing a live stream while I'm already doing what I need to be doing for work. It is a bit of a more of a mental workload than I expected. So normally I wouldn't even need a break yet. I could have gone probably another hour without a break, but I'm realizing now on work live streams I might need extra breaks or something. I don't know. Um, because now I have to do the workload because previously it's just a mental workload of the live stream and presenting, I guess, or mask. I don't even mask for this shit. I wouldn't really say I do. Do I? I don't know. I feel like that is kind of what I want my whole selling proposition to be in a way. It's like I'm not masking for shit, and if you don't give a fuck, hire me. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's where if I'm not mentally like if I'm not assimilated under colonialism or if I'm not mentally stable enough, people don't think that I can do a good enough job, even though my work product is always high quality. I'm just crazy. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'm ableist, but that's internalized ableism that I'm working through. So fucking, I don't know. But my point is, it's like I feel crazy. Anyway, so let's see here. Where are we? You know what? 65 actually isn't a bad domain. I don't even know why I put this on here. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that. That's a good rating. That'll bring me up actually. We're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave this. I don't even know what the fuck this is, but whatever. Because this is put somewhere, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, at least the domain is high. I wrote the article about this person, so then this needs to go. We can keep that. Is great. Alrighty. This is even. This isn't even taking me to anything, so we're just going to. This can go. And so. This can go. So you see, it's a bad domain authority. It can go. If it's 50 or higher, you want to keep it. If it's 40 or under, you can question it a little. Alright. So we did RFs. Now we're doing Neil Patel. Actually, should I do? Yeah, you know what? Okay. I'm gonna gonna put the target page in here because when you do this, another thing I don't know if I mentioned. So part of disavowing Google Link, you also have to show that you made efforts to get the material you want removed, which is why you have to now go to this drastic methods of basically telling Google Search Console, like, look, I'm Mariah Carey, that's J-Lo, and I don't know her. Okay? So that's what's happening here. The fuck am I doing? Ah! No, I closed the thingy. Come back. I'm going to put the target page just so I can compare it all at the end and see if it's the same. And also, so when I go write the letter, oh, Doctor Who Design spotted a mistake. Do tell. And so when I go write the letter, basically being like, hey, so submitting a takedown request, I can be like, this is the page, this is the referring domain, take it off. Oh yeah, sorry. You might notice that my reactions, I think, is at least 1 minute, if not more, of a delay because I have a delay on there, so that way there's like time for the captioner to generate a little more accurately. Um, because I have hopefully two captioners set. One is on the video itself, and then one is on here, so there's that extra backup layer. But yeah, man, I make mistakes all the time. So fucking right, yeah. Let's it's either if it's a mistake, like I'll fix that shit, or if it's like a matter of a difference of opinion, I'd love to discuss theory or strategy too. Oh, remove the parentheses. Oh, okay. To me, that's not really a mistake. I'm about to remove that whole fucking thing anyway. Uh, After this live stream ends, that whole description will get reworked. So. Oh, parentheses doesn't work in description. Yeah, okay. Yeah, after the live stream, the whole fucking thing will get reworked. That's good to know. Thank you. Didn't realize that. Um, can I think I can, actually, can I edit this now? I guess I could edit this now. Shit, I never do that. Maybe I should start. Fucking, maybe that would be a good way to put some timestamps on this bitch. But I'm usually so focused on on trying to do the live stream that I haven't processed what the timestamp should be, which is why I don't do the timestamps as I go. But I kind of want to figure out a routine for timestamping as I go. All right, I just removed the parentheses for you. Because I know sometimes when I spot a mistake, if I just still see it, it'll bother me. So I fixed the parentheses, and fucking, I'm gonna re all. I'm gonna take down the whole. I think I did like 4 updates or whatever. I'm gonna take all of that down after this live stream ends and just, I don't know, reword the whole thing. Maybe add news back down at the bottom or something and put some timestamps and shit like that. Um, but yeah, fucking. Thank you, Doctor Who Design, for the correction. Copying link address. The rest of this whole live stream is about to be boring as fuck, so I appreciate you sticking around and also keeping an eye out. Fucking all I'm doing now is going through, I had just decided to do referring and then the anchor and target URL. I think I'm just going to do the target URL. So I'm tracking the referring domain and target page so that way I can, or the put URL should be uniform. So that way, whenever I go, before I submit a disavow request, I will basically be contacting the web hosts of these domains to be like, hey, take down my shit, please. Oh, you always check descriptions? I do too, because it's kind of like seeing like the program, in my opinion. Like, and I also love reading the descriptions too, because sometimes they're funny or interesting, or like they just give you a sense of what to expect. And then a lot of times the captions have errors, so if I've read the description beforehand, then I will be able to spot what the likely error should match up to, because what the correct word will be, if it's a technical term, might be in the description or the title and things like that. So yeah, and I always just like seeing like what people put there. Fucking, I think it's interesting. Okay, so now we're moving on to Uber Suggest. What the fuck did they put about me? So we're looking for spam score and our domain and page authority issues here. Um, let's see. This right here, yeah, we're gonna disavow them. I already sent them an email and the thing on their contact form, and they actually sent me an email back that I need to reply to. That I'm trying to, my hardest to get off of them, because I did not ask to be there. Like, what the fuck? Um, so I definitely want them disavowed, and I have nothing to do with them. And it bothers me that they just put random businesses logos and brand assets on there. That's not what you should be doing. That should be illegal to do, in my opinion. Like, you shouldn't be allowed to just, like, you can talk shit about a business all you want, but you shouldn't be allowed to go use their fucking brand assets without their consent. Like, what the fuck? Like, that just pisses me off. The entire premise of them pisses me off, and yeah, fuck them. I think they're just a scraper. Like, they just saw my shit online and scraped it from like Crunchbase or something. Um, but yeah, I don't know why the concept of them pisses me off so much, but it does. I think I put. Oh, is this another one? I don't think this is the same one. I think this is another one. Am I wrong? Let me see. Yeah, this is another one. These are different numbers. God. So we need that disavowed. You know, we just. But these, like, I won't be able to reach out to them, obviously. So that's why I don't even have to worry about that. So all of these are going HTTPS. So this one I'm gonna have to put on a different list. But the rest of these will stay on this list. And that is because when you submit the disavow request, how you submit it between the way the Google Search Console um, reads my website as properties based on the different URL options, you know, I will have to disavow it differently for if it's linked as this way, or this way, versus one way is with the HTTP, and then it's got with the HTTPS with or without the www dot. Oh, okay. Arlene's public defenders. That's interesting. I can see. So I was doing a fundraiser for Arlene's public defenders, and I can see that someone did a backlink checker on them. That's interesting. Yeah, you see, like all of these. I don't even know what the fuck that is. All of that, bad. Oh, so these are the dates. The first scene and the last scene dates. You know what? Okay, I think I'm gonna leave these IP address. I actually think those might actually be related to you. So I'm just gonna leave those for now, and then if they cause issues for me, I can take them off later. Because I actually think if those are connected to the actual articles I have about me, then that would be bad for me to do that, right? So I'm gonna leave that off and just stick to these. um, so you see the 2021 though, that aligns with when I had my affiliate program opened. And in 2022 as well, like, but who is this? Yeah, you see, I don't even know who the fuck these bitches are. It's like the same person. And this person, I don't even know who the fuck this is, so. And I hate that they put me like on these coupon. That's like the opposite of how I want to advertise myself. So even though that's not the worst SEO, like with the green, but like I still gotta get off that. Hell no. I gotta reach out to like all of these people. It's just so much extra work for me. So, I think I am gonna keep, like not really try to recruit the affiliate team or try to work. I haven't revamped it yet, in terms of done outreach to my team who's stuck with me still until I figure out what I need to do to communicate with them so that this isn't still happening. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been in business since 2013. None of this is how I do business, and it's all brought me down real bad. And so, and this just goes to show you, more backlinks aren't always good. And a lot of people are so focused on getting more backlinks, they're not paying attention to or understanding the quality or why that matters. So yeah, the rest of this shit's about to be real boring. I think what I'm about to do is while I work, play some music and perhaps sing a bit while I work. Um, fucking. So yeah, fucking. If the live stream gets muted, it will be because of a copyright issue with songs. Um, and if there's a copyright issue with songs that pops up, I'm gonna just see if at first muting the portion of the live stream doesn't resolve it. And if that doesn't resolve it, then I'll just cut it out. So parts of this end up cut out. It'll be because there was probably a copyright issue with this song. But all I'm literally gonna be doing until I get tired of it. I don't know how long this is gonna take me. So if this takes me too long, then I'll probably just quit and do a part two where I show you guys how I reach out to the, not quit the doing this, but quit the live stream, and do a part two where I show you guys how I reach out to the domain hosts of the websites I want to disavow from, and how I actually submit the takedown request from Google in terms of, it doesn't actually, I don't think Google will have the ability to take it off of their website. That's up to the web host to do. But what Google can do is basically say, okay, we're not gonna let this drag down your SEO, and they'll snip ties between your website's domain authority and their website's domain authority, and that's the biggest purpose of a disavow tool. Um, so yeah, and a lot of people misuse it, and they do it in a way that actually harms their business, which is why you also will get all these warnings like, do you understand how to use this tool? You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah. Actually, you might not hear me sing at all because if I don't mute my microphone, I think the song that I'm listening to will then if I don't mute my microphone, then the songs that I listen to will then fucking echo. I couldn't think of the word for echo for a second there. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm gonna mute my microphone so the music doesn't echo. And I will link the songs for the videos for any songs that we listen to after the live stream, either in the video description or in the video comments. And the reason that I don't link songs from my intro outro is I got that shit from Canva, by the way. I get my intro outro music from Canva. It doesn't fucking show me who the actual artist is or what the song title is, so I don't find out until it'll auto generate on YouTube for me sometimes what specific artists or song titles are, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's who that is. So, but if it told me, I would fucking put it there. But it doesn't give you the actual artist name and shit sometimes, I think. Anyway. Because, like, it'll be a completely different name. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just crazy and not paying attention to the right things. But that's what I feel like is happening. You know what? I think I also introduced the songs, if I can remember too, as it's going on. But we're gonna be starting off. You know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you what's on this playlist. So, um, on my playlist, I don't know how far down we shall get, but I'm gonna give you the first like 10, the first songs. So we start off with Fawn Wood with Remember Me and No More by Fawn Wood, FAWNWOOD. Then we move into A Tribe Called Red, Electric Powwow Drum by The Hallucination, the Halluci, HLLUCI Nation. And then we move into Young Spirit, Red Rock Woman, and I'm Right Here by Young Spirit. And then we're going to go back into Fawn Wood. And Fawn Wood, there we got a variety of songs. We got For Dallas. I have 3 different grandmother songs on this playlist, but they're not in that order. We have one of them next though. Then we got Mommy's Little Guy. We got Pledging My Love, Mr. Wrong. We got Talking with Grandmothers. That's one of them. And then Love is Real, Koilos. I cannot pronounce this one. I apologize. It is spelled KWELOSOET. Then back into another grandmother song. I cannot pronounce this one. It's called TAPWEOMA. and then Singing and Praying. Those are all songs by Fawn Wood, and on my playlist here. And then I don't even know if we're gonna listen to all of this, but I'm gonna just tell you all of these songs anyway. Fuck it, go listen to them. And then after that, I got on my playlist here: Redbone, Come and Get Your Love, The Witch Queen of New Orleans, Wounded Knee. I don't know how to pronounce this one. I apologize, but Wovoka. And then back into Fawn Wood. I have another rendition of No More. I love it. And then back into Redbone. I got Fado. And then I have another one. Wale is the artist. Cherokee Morning Song is the song. And then after that, we've got Joey Helpish. Two songs. One is I Am Love. The second is Problematic. Those are on my playlist here. Yeah. And I'm gonna mute and hit play, and then we're gonna get back to me working, and you can chill and watch me work for a bit while I listen to music if you'd like.
Hey yo, hey, hey, be a way, oh, hey yo, hey, be a way, oh, hey yo, hey yo, hey, be a way, oh, hey yo, hey yo. Remember me, when the sun comes up in the morning sky. There I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me, down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hello, hey, hey, be a way, oh, hey, hey, be a way, oh, hey, 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 be a way, oh, hey, Remember me, when the sun comes up in the morning sky. There I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me, down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hey, hey, we are waiting, oh, hey, hey, we are waiting, oh, hey, 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 we are waiting, oh, hey, Remember me, when the sun comes up in the morning sky. There I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me, down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hey, 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 we are waiting, oh, hey, hey, we are waiting, Remember me, remember me. When the sun comes up in the morning sky, there I will be, there I will be. Soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me. Down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hi, away, away, yo. Hey, way, I, yo, hey, way, oh, hey, hey, way, I, yo, way, oh, hey, I, yo, hey, way, oh, hey, hey, way, I, yo, way, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. I don't wanna hear it anymore. Our love's been thrown out the door. Don't tell me you want me, need me, or love me, because I'm no longer your baby. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Hey, way, I, yo, hey, way, oh, hey, hey, way, I, yo, way, oh, hey, I, yo, hey, way, oh, hey, hey, way, I, yo, way, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. I don't wanna hear it anymore. Our love's been thrown out the door. Don't tell me you want me, need me, or love me, because I'm no longer your lady. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Hey, way, I, yo, hey, way, oh, hey, hey, way, I, yo, way, oh, hey, I, yo, hey, way, oh, hey, hey, way, I, yo, way, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. I don't wanna hear it anymore. Our love's been thrown out the door. Don't tell me you want me, need me, or love me, because I'm no longer your baby. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Hey, way, I, yo, hey, way, oh, hey, hey, way, I, yo, way, oh, hey, I, yo, hey, way, oh, hey, hey, way, I, yo, way, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is this link? What the fuck is this link? What the? I don't want to go take this down because I don't want to have to go click this. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is? Hell no. So there's this URL for those who can't see, and it says basically OX videos.xyz animals dash girl sex hot videos free download. How no, disgusting, disgusting, red flag, what the fuck, what the fuck. So this is why you gotta do your backlink checking, and why it's very important to pay attention to who are you trusting with your backlinks. You know, who are you trusting to promote you? Pay attention. Pay attention. It is so common in the marketing industry for people to market themselves as marketers, and this is what the fuck they do to you. And then I'm over here like, how the fuck did I get fucked like this? And I do fucking marketing. And then you know what song gets popped in my head? Even the best fall down sometimes. Even the wrong words seem to rhyme. Anyway, so, um, yeah, what the fuck? That is just okay. So back to reality.
Hey, oh, I don't wanna hear it anymore. Our love's been thrown out the door. Don't tell me you want me, need me, or love me, because I'm no longer your lady. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. be mine. You're so fine, yummy, yum. Oh, how we are. Red rock woman, you make my rockin' world go round. Hey, oh, hey, oh, Red rock woman, you make my rockin' world go round. Hey, oh, hey, oh. So beautiful, my Indian girl, you're one of a kind, you'll always be mine. You're so fine, yummy, yum. Oh, how we are. Red rock woman, you make my rockin' world go round. Hey, oh, hey, oh,
Yeah, where do I do SEO websites? Well, in this video, we are doing SEO on just my website, but in general, I can do SEO on anything that has a search engine or anything that is online, if that makes sense. So I can do SEO on YouTube, SEO on social media, any social media platform, any web page, anything online can have search engine optimization to it. But today we're working particularly on my own website, and where I do SEO is managed on a case by case basis, project by project. Some people come to me, they want me to do content production for them. Some people come to me, they want me to promote content they've already produced, and so sometimes it's both. I'll be doing the content production and the promotion. Sometimes it's just one, it's just a variety of factors depending on what people want from me.
Red rock woman, you make my rockin' world go round. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. So beautiful, my Indian girl, you're one of a kind, you'll always be mine. You're so fine, yummy, yum. Oh, how we are. Red rock woman, you make my rockin' world go round. Hey, oh. You're so fine, yummy, yum. Oh, how we are. Red rock woman, you make my rockin' world go round.
Oh, Doctor Who Design does YouTube SEO and made a GPT for it. That's great. I love how AI can be used with content production to scale it that way. Um, there are things that I use AI for, and then there are things that I prefer to write myself, and then there are times that I use AI because I don't have the mental capacity to do it myself in that moment. But overall, like, yeah, I think GPT can be very useful for marketing, particularly in e-commerce. I think would even more so in e-commerce than like service, than my opinion, because when it comes to like e-commerce, the product is the product. It's a fucking shirt. It's a fucking shoe. It's a damn item. It's so on a certain level, AI can actually do a better job of scraping together the content needed for someone to want to buy it than you can actually think of yourself. But then when it comes to the service you execute, I prefer to write that myself because AI, what it does is it takes from other sources. And so, with that being said, it won't be specific to how you go about business. So, when it comes to my own content, I typically do my own writing because I want it to be very specific to how I do things and not based on the machine learning understanding of how others do things. But then when it comes to e-commerce or managing customer expectations, using AI for that can be very helpful because that is you managing the baseline expectation of your target market. And so if you use AI for that, AI is literally going to be telling you what it is that your target market expects to hear from you. And so, in that understanding, I think it's very smart to use AI, and I really think it's cool that you do with YouTube for SEO. There's a program called vidIQ. I'm sure you use it. Oh, you use it for keywords. Yeah, I love it for keywords as well. I'm just thinking, that's where my mind went because I know so many people um, using it for content creation. But yeah, if you're using it for keyword research, that's even better for all the reasons I already discussed. Fucking. So yeah, you probably know about vidIQ, but VIDIQ. That does the same fucking that is using AI and machine learning in order to provide you content ideas and keywords based on what's trending in YouTube. So you're probably into that as well. But yeah, no, I think that's awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Who, for joining. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I will definitely. Can I subscribe back to you from here? Won't let me. Oh, I can go to your channel. Okay, I'm gonna go subscribe to you too. Thank you. Yes, it was great chatting with you. Next time we chat, I'd love to find out where the fuck you're from. That would be cool as shit. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a great day. Um, I'm gonna go fucking subscribe to you right now. Whoopsie. Got you subscribed to. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you have a great day. Or sleep well. It's night where you are. My apologies. I hope you sleep well tonight. My apologies. shit, Greece. That's crazy that you're from Greece because my friend Myrto, she's from Greece. She passed, but I met her in college, and there's this song. I'm gonna listen to this crazy ass. It's really annoying. It's an entire. It's not that annoying. Um, can I remember it? It's like tous apanai. It's like da 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 na da 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 na 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 da tous panis na da 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 da. I can't fucking remember the lyrics. It's in Greek. I don't know it. I don't know Greek. But my friend Myrto, she's Greek. She knows Greek. She passed, but she used to play this song all the fucking time. And because she passed, um, Vegas, Tulspanai. I found it. Okay, fuck it. This is a crazy ass song, but because that dude's Greek, he reminded me of my friend Myrto who passed. She used to play this song. Like the first thing she would do when she got into my car would blare this song really, really fucking loud. So because you remind me of Myrto, I'm playing this song for her. And yeah, it's not what you want to listen to if you're trying to go to sleep.
Κάνεις ό,τι θέλεις και κάποιος τους πονάει. Κάνεις ό,τι θέλεις και κάποιος τους πονάει. Θέλω απλά να κάνω αυτό που γουστάρω. Από σένα δεν με νοιάζει το μπράβο αν θα πάρω. Σε μένα πιστεύω, παλεύω, ναι, το έχω το πείσμα γι' αυτό και αντέχω. Πες μου ποιο είναι το πρόβλημά σου, με μένα το κόλλημά σου. Ζω τη ζωή μου, ναι, τη δική σου ζήσε. Αφού δεν σου αρέσω τότε μην ασχολείσαι. Στο ζουμί σου και πάλι κράζεις. Το παιχνίδι το έχεις χάσει. Τίποτα δεν θα αλλάξει αν δεν δώσεις φάση. Είσαι αυτός που είσαι. Είμαι αυτός που είμαι. Δουλειά μου είναι οι ρήμες. Και σένα να φτιάχνεις φήμες. Αφού δεν έχεις boss, τότε στον πάτο μείνε. Κάνεις ό,τι θέλεις και κάποιος τους πονάει. Κάνεις ό,τι θέλεις και κάποιος τους πονάει. Κάνεις ό,τι θέλεις και κάποιος τους πονάει. Κάνεις ό,τι θέλεις και κάποιος τους πονάει.
Okay, I know that was a totally different vibe than where we were, but now we're going back to our right back into the where we just were, which is going to be like a whole different like bloop. But yeah, hi, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Hey, when I think I'm sad and lonely, and I begin to worry, and I know you're out there thinking of me somewhere. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Hey, when you think you're sad and blue and don't know what to do, don't worry, you will see how much you really mean to me. Hi, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Hey, When you think you're sad and blue and don't know what to do, don't worry, you will see how much you really mean to me. You really mean to me. I-oh, 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 I-oh.
Okay, okay. So now we're at the point where I'm not getting too much more information. This is roughly um the amount of backlinks that I'm getting that I'm unhappy with. So right now, what I need to do is go eat because I'm a little hangry and stuff. So I might do another live stream on this today. I might do it tomorrow, or I might do something else between now and then, just for like a refresher. But if I don't know when I'm gonna pick this right here back up. It might actually be today. It might be later. But either way, when I pick this back up, what we'll be doing next is going through. I'll show you. I might go through these links myself before. Um, but we'll either go through these links, or if I went through them already, I'll show you which ones I'm not going to bother removing and why, because I went through and I've only just compiled the ones that look questionable to me. I might not want to remove all of these because some of it could be like, I think a few of these I see might be search engines that I'm not familiar with, and if it's just a search engine result, it wouldn't necessarily, it may not be wise of me to disavow that connection, even if it's a lower domain authority. So some of these I'll look into what could be like search engines. I'll be looking into what are the fucking domain authority, who's behind the search engine, things like that, and consider whether or not I should keep that in my list or not from that. But I believe most of this is going to stay. So from here, the next thing I'm going to have to do is um, I'm going to go through here and put like a contact, and we'll be adding in either the emails or the contact forms if I can find one for each person, because I'm going to have to go through and contact them all and ask them to remove my link. And then, because whether or not Google disavows it and severs that connection, um, they can't, they can't control if this person leaves that shit up. So I have to go through and ask them to please remove my shit. And so that's the first thing we're going to be doing. And then we'll also be creating an email template for that. And the email template is just basically going to say something to the effect of, hi, I'm the owner of the domain no.deafchild.com. I did not consent to, nor did I put my information on your website. Will you please take it down? And let them know the referring URL that is the link is here on this page, and it links to this, and this is what I want off. And so they'll be able to take that down if they're nice. And even if they don't, then through the disavow process, hopefully that should no longer impact my SEO. Um, yeah. And so that's where we're at right now. Um, and after that, within 6 months of me finishing this, after that, we should see more improvement in my SEO, as long as we can keep nipping, if we keep keeping an eye out every 6 months or so. We just gotta look out for if there's any new articles like these that popped up, disavow them, nip that in the bud, and if identify the cause of where are you getting these backlinks from, what started it, who started it, in order to remove that and stop doing that. So for some people, if you have different vendors for your marketing, you're going to need to identify which of your vendor executed this. And then you'll need to sever potentially that tie with that vendor. Um, Things like that. You know what I'm saying? So fucking, and that's what the fuck people are like me are here for. And you know, even like it's kind of like when you do marketing, a lot of people are like, oh, if you don't have like your own marketing all perfect, then you must not be able to do a good job at others. But it's kind of like, you know how doctors will not be, sometimes doctors will not be in the best health themselves because they're so busy giving all of their energy to their patients. Marketers can get into that same pitfall where our own marketing won't be in the best health because we'll be giving all of our energy to our clients. And that's where I've been lately. I've been giving all of my energy to my leads and my clients to where my own marketing fell behind in health. And so now that's where I'm focusing on is my own self-care within my company in order to better serve my clients. And so I think everybody also gets there in their business journey as well. And I think it's important to discuss that because we all like act like we have to be perfect in business or our business isn't successful or isn't good enough. And I just really think that's bullshit. And another thing is it's like I hate disclosing numbers in my business because to somebody it's all arbitrary, and if they don't think you're making enough they don't see you as successful, but then if others see you as making too much they see you as a target. So if people think I have money they see me as a target, they want to come after me, they want to take my money, or I'm likely to get robbed. Things like that can happen for real. It puts a target on your back, particularly when you are promoting yourself out there and so they know to follow this person and things like that. Um, and if you're not making money, they don't see you as capable of executing your job when your job is to get them a return on ad spend or return on investment. But at the end of the day, most marketers, like are literally like one or two paychecks away from being homeless. Like most marketers aren't, it's just like any other office admin job in terms of under capitalism marketers are responsible for generating this value, but we're not paid that typically, right? So a lot of marketers, are faced with income disparity and trying to get out of that hole. And so a lot of people will look at someone who is struggling with income disparity and see them as not able to market just because of not being rich. But just because somebody isn't rich doesn't mean they don't know how to market or promote themselves. It just means capitalism is a bitch, and it's kind of like it's like just because a server doesn't have tables doesn't mean they're not a good server. You know what I mean? It just means that they don't have any tables to serve. um it's kind of like that where it's like income disparity, capitalism, factors outside of your control, because a lot of times it's like if you've never had any money to start up with, it the whole point of a free organic strategy is that takes time, and a lot of people don't have the resources to be able to take the time it takes to do the free marketing in order to generate a lead. There's these barriers and people don't understand that. But whatever, I don't know, I think I'm digressing. I don't even know how I got there from here, but yeah, so fucking next time we're going to be looking at all of that, and I'll probably also brainstorm perhaps get back to showing you my affiliate program, because one of the things that I want to do in my affiliate program is brainstorm my future training and my future procedures and plans and processes with my affiliate team so it's a more profitable endeavor. You know what I'm saying? So that's like my biggest focus as well, because like right now I added top sales in relation to the projects because I'm actually do a lot more work than I'm allowed to discuss, but because of consent forms or NDAs, I'm not always allowed to discuss all of the things that I'm working on. But for what I can discuss, I have that on my thing, and fucking what I would really like to be able to do is be able to put more affiliates and more people that I know onto my top sales uh, list with me as lead generators. You know what I'm saying? Because that's extremely valuable. Um, and that way everybody and kind of like how you know how like in real estate for like real estate agencies they'll sometimes have like for the team's listing then list all of their sales and have it connected to them. Well, that's what I plan on doing. Like, so I created this database for the top sales. Well, now I'm gonna do a different database where it focuses because I have a page that talks about the team in general, like about the company and about the team. But then I'll do another where it goes more in detail about the company production, about each team member's production with me. And I want to have like a database where I can link the lead generators to their client project and service sold here. So it'll be all connected. And I don't know if that's making sense. But yeah. Um fucking that's the shit I'm working on. But what I'm realizing is one thing I did wrong is I made I wonder if I can just switch that in my database. So in my database, the lead generator is the title currently. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. Is the title currently for the database. So whenever I go connect my team, I will have to make sure it's easy for me to distinguish because if I'm connecting my team to each of their client deals, but I have like 5, 10, 10 Alexa's Carneys here. When I go do the next database, it's going to say click the title of the project, and then it's just going to show me 10 Alexa's Carneys. So I have to make sure that I have it connected also to the client project name and everything like that. I'm not making sense possibly to you because you don't see the back end of my website or my database, but it makes sense to me because I know the back end of my database and the content management system that I set this up on. But all that you need to know is I just realized something that I need to make sure is clear whenever I'm creating a different database on my website and connecting the two. Just process that. If you don't know how my database is set up, it might not make any fucking sense to you. But if you are used to this type of shit, you might be like, yeah, I know what that bitch is talking about because I've been there. But anyway, so that's what's all going through my head right now. I'm hungry. I need to eat. So I'm going to end this bitch now and wrap up. But before I do, just to sum up, so I'm going to end and wrap up. But then I'm like, just to sum up. So today what we did was we went through, we discussed when to do a temporary request versus when to do a complete disavow removal on Google for your links through Google Search Console. We discussed how I identified we discussed how I identified my issue with my backlink through using backlink checkers. So for you, what you're mainly going to need to pay attention to is where it showed the dates, between the dates and the URLs being put out there, between those two factors, you know what you were doing at that time. You check your own marketing planning, your own strategies, who you're paying for in that time period to be doing those things for you. And that's how you can then begin to narrow down where the issues are that were causing you to have poor performance in SEO in terms of who did those actions, if you know it wasn't you. And some people, it's like they knew they did that shit, so it's just like nah, just gotta fix it. But some people, it's like they got other people, like me, you got other people working with you or for you, and you give them the reins to do things themselves because that's what you're supposed to do, right? Like you can't hold it like so, and then it ends up this way. So, life is hard, but it's fine. It can always be fixed. And that's what we're doing. So I showed you guys, for me, since the issue was my affiliate team, I showed you guys how I had it set up previously to where these issues were caused and how I'm brainstorming now on improving my affiliate team to fix these issues in the future so that these issues don't continue. So we're thinking long term. And then immediate fixes, we're also thinking, we're working on the template that we're going to send to them. We've got our disavow list compiled. And so now all we have to do is go contact the web hosts of our list, and then we can upload this list to Google Search Console. And within 6 months or so, we should see an improvement in our SEO. And I will be probably doing another video probably after New Year sometime where I show you what happened between now and then with my SEO performance. So yeah, thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate you so much. It means a lot that you're here. I'm gonna go link all the songs that we listened to in the video, either in the description or the comments, depending on the character limits I have. And yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. You might want to adjust the volume after all of this because a loud music is going to play. So yeah, adjust the volume. And then if you're coming to these lives anyway, I do have a loyalty program, nolo.child.com/loyalty. If you sign up for my site as a member and you follow the check-in procedure, you do get points just for showing up to these lives anyway. So I just want to let you know about that. Yeah, about that. Yeah, I always have a really hard time saying goodbye because saying goodbye really just kind of feels like you're Tom Hanks. You know what I mean? Over here, just like welcome, Wilson. But anywho, yeah. So thank you for being here and goodbye.